from the Bank of Mozambique and also Chair of AFI, and the BCAO representative, Mr. Tatanli, for the announcement of the Africa AFI office. Thank you.
As you very well are aware, AFI is going into its stage 3 strategic plan. The stage 3 strategic plan is meant to emphasize the aspect of the policy leadership alliance. This is absolutely significant for AFI in the context that a number of our members have developed and put in place enabling policies that will enhance financial inclusion globally. But in this context, to enhance financial inclusion on the African continent and the Middle East and North Africa. This is an update on the progress that the Alliance has so far made towards its efforts to enhance implementation from the regional context. The establishment under the African Financial Inclusion Policy Initiative of an Africa office is meant to crystallize this particular aspect. We anticipate that by the end of November, the constituting process, which is the registration of the Africa Regional Office in Côte d'Ivoire, will be complete. And we also anticipate that within the first quarter of 2018, there will be some traction towards staff moving to the Africa Regional Office. What is the significance of this office? One, we expect that the Africa Regional Office will support members in sharing knowledge. We also expect that the Africa Regional Office will coordinate the implementation of regional initiatives. This is absolutely key when we move towards in-country implementation of the policies that our members have developed. We also expect that the office will assist members to find appropriate solutions to specific regional challenges. We've heard that aspects of cross-border issues within the regional context, aspects of interoperability within the regional context, aspects of cross-border integrity in the context of AML, CFT need to be coupled from a regional perspective. This establishment of a regional office will drive such initiatives. As I alluded to, we also expect that the Africa Regional Office will greatly enhance in-country implementation of financial inclusion policies. The Board of Directors approved the establishment of the Africa Regional Office, and this is the second office to be established after the office in Latin America, which is now up and running. But we are still waiting for Latin America for a member country to host the office. Currently, it's in Bogota, in Colombia. I also want to commend the governor of the BCIO for the support towards this. I also wish to thank very gratefully the Minister of Finance and Economy in Côte d'Ivoire for the support towards the Africa Regional Office. This exemplifies unparalleled commitment, and for the information of the audience, the Africa Regional Office will actually be housed in the same building as the Ministry of Finance in Côte d'Ivoire. I think they deserve a round of applause. I would also want to brief you on the developments at this particular GPF in the context of the Africa Regional Office. The Regional Office charter was formally adopted by the leaders at this particular gathering. So there is a formal constitution of the Africa Regional Office. Again, we commend the leaders from Sub-Saharan Africa, Middle East, and North Africa for this commitment. There was also, to support this initiative, the signing of a memorandum of understanding with the Africa Development Bank. This is an intellectual partnership between the two organizations to augment the efforts of the Africa Regional Office. I've spoken too much. Maybe it is time to hear it from the leaders themselves. At this point, I'd like to invite Governor Zandamela from the Bank of Mozambique, who is also the chair of the African Financial Inclusion Policy Initiative. Governor.
Thank you. Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure and honor for me and the entire community of the Bank of Mozambique management and staff, well represented by my colleagues who are sitting there, to be part of the process leading to the opening of AFI Regional Office for Africa and the Middle East. I wish to thank AFI Board for approving the opening of the regional office in Africa. I wish also to commend the AFI Management Unit and the founding institutions and leaders of AFI Regional Initiative for Africa. Please allow me to express my sincere appreciation to Professor Ndulu Governor of Bank of Tanzania for hosting the initial meetings in 2012 and 2013, leading to the launch of AMPI in February 2013. The previous AMPI chair, Professor Njungune Mlungu, former governor of the Central Bank of Kenya, and Mr. Diomoko Meye Kone, current governor of DCAO, you as founding member, previous chairs, have led the foundations for the African Financial Inclusion Policy Initiative, currently known as AFI. The establishment of AFI Regional Office in Africa is a great milestone to the entire AFI network, apart from allowing the management unit to be closer to the member institutions in Africa. The physical presence of AFI in Africa will contribute to the creation of strategic partnerships that will help promote in-country implementation of financial inclusion policies in Africa. I also hope that the activities of the regional office will greatly contribute to elevate regional voice and on key financial inclusion policy issues from Africa and the Middle East. I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of all AFI members in Africa to congratulate the Minister of Economy and Finance of Cote d'Ivoire and the BCAO for winning the bid to host the regional office in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. Please allow me to extend my gratitude and appreciation to the Executive Director of AFI and the AFI staff and management for the great work done for the establishment of the regional office. Thank you very much.
The government of the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire and the Ivorian people are pleased to welcome to Abidjan the AFI's Regional Office for Africa and the Middle East.
Dès son accession au pouvoir,
On his advent to power, Mr. Alassane Ouattara, President of the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire, shared this vision to the nation. This vision consists in ensuring that Cote d'Ivoire becomes an emerging country by 2020. In order to achieve this, the government was called upon to conceive a national development plan, which has become a reference document. This plan includes all the investment to be made between 2012 and 2015, and then between 2016 and 2020. The successful implementation of this national development plan has enabled us to resume economic growth. Between 2012 and 2015, the average economic growth rate was 9%. Thus making our economy one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Abidjan, being a main financial hub in West Africa, the Abidjan-based office will help support our states as part of our financial inclusion policy. Cote d'Ivoire is a member country of the West African Economic and Monetary Union, a monetary zone with a central bank, notably the Central Bank of West African States, which gathers 8 countries: Benin, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Niger, Senegal, and Togo. The joint application of the Ministry of Economy and Finances of the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire and of the Central Bank of West African States to host the regional head office is yet another sign that the region grants a strategic importance to financial inclusion as a key factor for economic and social development. Therefore, from Abidjan, the AFI will reach out to the other countries of the West African Monetary and Economic Union zone, to the ECOWAS countries, to the other countries of the African continent, and even beyond. The AFI's regional office based in Abidjan will have the advantage of helping in the identification of priorities and in the implementation of regional financial inclusion policies. The AFI will also be able to better target regional capacity building programs. The main target in this operation remains the safety of financial transactions via mobile phones, which should be achieved through the institution of an appropriate regulatory framework. Moreover, it will be instrumental to reinforce the transparency and quality of mobile banking services. These actions are even part of the national financial inclusion policies in West African Monetary and Economic Union member states. As far as microfinance is concerned, it should be noted that it remains an attractive sector with a marked evolution of the stock of deposit, which increased from 820 billion in 2014 to about 930 billion in 2015 of CFA francs. With respect to financial services via the mobile phones, it is worth noting that Cote d'Ivoire has achieved a very significant progress. The number of subscribers reached 7.5 million people by late 2016, which represents in terms of transactions about 51 billion of CFA francs. Given the aforementioned results, we can conclude that the AFI has made a good choice to open its office in Abidjan, which is the hub and economic drive of West Africa. Ivorian authorities, including the President of the Republic, welcome the AFI. The President of the Republic has instructed that everything should be done to enable the AFI to support the Ivorian government in its financial inclusion policy, and also to support the other West African countries, the other countries of the continent, and even the Middle East countries.
You can see the message, how key financial inclusion, how key regional specific approaches will be to speed up the implementation. And talking about regional specific approaches, you saw the FIARI letter of intent being signed yesterday. And as we go forward, that particular region itself, with its own regional specifics, will certainly also evolve into a regional office. This takes us very closer to the ground in our process of implementing. With those words, I'll be very remiss if I don't acknowledge the people that made it happen. Governor Kona had to rush for another assignment, and you can see the commitment of our leaders. They have very two close assignments, but they still made it a point to make it to this particular forum. But ably represented by the governor is his special assistant. I think we need to hear it from you. We have said it all, but you are the host, really, and please.
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Goumba. Je vais parler en français. Monsieur le directeur général de l'AFI, Monsieur le président de l'AFI et mesdames et messieurs les gouverneurs, chers collègues, permettez-moi tout d'abord de vous faire connaître les regrets du gouverneur Général de CEAO d'être pas présent parmi nous ce matin. A été à la demande des plus hautes autorités de l'Union amené à partir hier après-midi. Au demeurant, il m'a chargé de vous faire connaître tout l'honneur que représente pour nous le fait d'être la banque centrale haute de ce bureau régional de l'Afrique. Nous avons particulièrement salué l'initiative du conseil d'administration de créer ce bureau régional. Il permettra effectivement, comme vous l'avez abondamment indiqué, M. Mouma, de rapprocher de l'AFI de ses membres et d'animer une collaboration entre ses membres dans le cadre des valeurs qui nous animent dans cette alliance. L'AFI rejoint une région qui, du point de vue de l'inclusion financière, est très dynamique. Le taux d'inclusion financière est passé dans l'Union économique et monétaire ouest-africaine entre 2010 et 2016 de 26 à 65%. Et le moteur de ce progrès est bien évidemment constitué par l'adoption des services financiers numériques, le nombre de comptes de monnaie électronique étant actuellement de l'ordre de 31 millions. L'installation du bureau régional permettra également de conforter le partenariat qui se constitue avec la Banque africaine de développement, et nous fondons beaucoup d'espoir sur ce partenariat, et il nous permettra, nous en sommes convaincus, d'accélérer, conforter la mise en œuvre du programme d'activité de l'AFI dans lequel nous sommes parfaitement engagés. Le gouverneur nous charge, pour finir, de vous assurer du parfait engagement de la Banque centrale des États d'Afrique de l'Ouest à soutenir le bureau régional dans ses activités, dans la perspective de lui assurer les meilleures chances de succès. Nous serons aux côtés du bureau continuellement pour garantir qu'il dispose des moyens et de l'environnement favorable à la mise en œuvre de ces activités. Voilà, je vous remercie.
Thank you very much, and it remains for me to thank and congratulate the chair of AFI for this success, and also to greatly thank the government of Côte d'Ivoire for making this possible. It remains for me to invite the two to a photo to signify this understanding. Thank you very much.